Hey, what is up guys? My name is Keoni and welcome to my channel. And today I wanted to talk about self-awareness. It's something that I'm pretty big on and something that I've been studying myself and taking into consideration and just working on myself. And today I want to bring you 4 questions that have helped me with my goal of becoming more self-aware and understanding, what my purpose is, what I'm supposed to do, what am I supposed to be doing while I'm here on Earth. And these are 4 questions that I use to help myself become more self-aware and understand what I want to do. So I want you guys to listen to these questions and ask them to yourself and see how you answer them. These questions were pretty tough for me, even though all 4 of them are really simple. So I thought this would be an awesome moment to give you guys some value and allow you guys to know a little bit about me. So without further ado, let's get into the 4 questions. Question number 1: what is your passion? Passion, like, what's something that you cannot just imagine living without doing throughout your day-to-day thing? For me, that's photography, videography, clothing, helping people, just art. And so these are things that I'm really passionate about. And I know I said that you can't live without doing every day. To add on to that, like, what's something you cannot stop thinking about? What's something that you've been wanting to do? What's something that you've been doing ever since you're young? For me, videography, I've been trying to do YouTube ever since I was in middle school and high school. And I just know it's part of me. I've always wanted to document. I remember when I was really small, my dad had this Polaroid camera. I'll try to go ahead and get it so you guys can check it out. But yeah, Polaroid camera, and I used to take photos around the house. And I was a little kid taking pictures of my dad sleeping. Stuff that I really enjoyed, and I enjoyed watching home movies. In fact, I know it may sound weird, but I had some home movies of when I was a child, and growing up I'll go back to them and see them, and it's like, wow, it's a blast to the past, and I enjoy it so much. And that's something that's really a big part of me, something that I love to do. And just I love to document and just create and just, it's always been a part of me. And so that's how I know, that's my purpose. That's what I'm supposed to do, is just to do these things that I'm good at and be able to help other people. Number 2, before I get into number 2, actually, I want you to know some of these questions and the answers will overlap, but just stick with me. Question number 2: what is your purpose? What do you put here to do? What are you supposed to do with your passion, with your talents? And for me, is I put to document and create with an emphasis in visual arts. That is what I believe my purpose is, to, like I said, document, which is recording like this. I'm even recording right here, ready for the next vlog. And create, whether that just photography, clothing, graphic design, web design, whatever that may be, like with an emphasis in visual design, like with the other arts that I mentioned, such as graphic design, photography, videography, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I believe that's my purpose, what I'm supposed to do with those talents. Because you can know you're a photographer, but what do you know you're supposed to do with it? Are you supposed to just, you can do a variety of things. If, like, videography, what am I supposed to do with videography? If I just know I like videography, but I don't have a purpose in it, I'm just going to be recording a bunch of random things and no nonsense with no point to it. Same thing with, like, clothing. If, say I want to do a clothing brand, but I don't know what my purpose of doing the clothing brand is, then it's going to be really hectic and chaotic. For me, my clothing brand, Triple Love, it's about pushing out positivity, love, making positivity louder than what it is right now. and also interests that have been a part of me ever since I was a kid. So all of it's a mishmash and just my version and my take on it. And I mean, you're gonna have to figure out what your purpose is with your, like, what your talents are. I mean, I can be a whiz at numbers, but it doesn't mean I should be a YouTube star. Maybe it should mean I should be a math teacher. But it all depends on how I'm supposed to do it. How, you know what I mean? It's person to person. You know what I mean? Someone can be amazing at hosting a math show, but also suck at, you know what I mean, teaching math. I don't know, or vice versa. It just all depends on you. And these are questions, like I said, you're gonna have to think about, and it's not gonna be quick. To answer these questions, it took me about an hour, maybe. Yeah, and sometimes I had to put it off and think about it and come back to it. Question number 3: what is your cause? I had to look this up, and because I didn't understand because all these can kind of sound similar in all the questions, and it just sounds like you're asking the same question but with a different word. But what I did, I actually had to go on Google and search the word cause. A principle, aim, or movement that because of a deep commitment, one is prepared to defend or advocate. What's a principle, aim, or movement that because of a big commitment where we feel compelled to act and do it, and you know what I mean, that's part of who we are and that's what we stand for. A principle, what's something that you stand for? And I know that's easy to not know because you want to please everyone, but you got to understand what you believe in. It's what you believe in, not what your parents, not what I believe in. It's what you believe in that's going to help you grow further in life and understand these, let these questions actually impact and let you think and understand who you are, and then from there you can understand what you should do in this life. Anyways, for me, my cause is to help people find self-awareness like this, and foster a community that supports creatives, small businesses, and entrepreneurs like myself. And I say small businesses and entrepreneurs like myself because I'm just starting out and I don't know anything really. And all the information that I've learned is not from school, but from mentors, people that I've met, people that, you know, I take the time to listen and let them teach me. And so that's something that I'm really big about, just fostering a community of people like me, and I'm assuming people who are watching this video. It's just part of me, and it's my cause. Like I said, my cause is to help self-awareness and to help other creatives, entrepreneurs, and that's going to be done through my work. I'm not going to be out, becoming a counselor necessarily, but these are things I'm going to talk about as I go along in my process, in my life, because these are things that I believe in. These are principles that I believe in and things I want to help people with, because I've felt it. I know what it's like to not know what you want to do and you're just doing things to please others, or just doing things just to eat up time. Question number 4: what is your belief? This is another question that I had to go to Google for, and I had to look up the word belief. Something one accepts as true or real, a firmly held opinion or conviction. And what my belief is, a self-aware person that works towards God's plan for them is sure to achieve greatness and eternal happiness. So there's 2 parts to my belief. 1, being self-aware, and 2, God's plan for you. 1, self-awareness. That's something that I can teach to you, or at least give my experiences and what I've learned, things that I've studied, and pass it on to you guys so you can become more self-aware. And with being self-aware, you can become successful. You can make money. You can do what you want to do. You can go after your dreams and goals. But The second part, the working towards God's purpose for you, is where you get the eternal happiness from. Because for me, when I focus on God's plan for me, it's not, what am I going to eat this month, or what am I going to achieve, or how much I'm going to make. It's what am I going to do, what am I going to impact, how am I going to help out, how can I contribute and be of service to people. And that's what, that's where it's at for me. That's the sweet spot. That's where, I get the feel goods, if you know what I mean. I feel happy. I feel a lot happier when I help and become of service to someone. And you're playing, you're playing the long game, not just here on earth, but the afterlife as well. There's only so much to eternal. Our life here on earth is this much compared to eternity, if you think about it. And that's something that I work and strive to work towards. Because if I were to just do this, be self-aware and not acknowledge God's plan for me, I can be good and know all these skills and stuff like that, but it just wouldn't be as fulfilling and happy to me. And it's my belief. It's a firmly held opinion and conviction in me, and it's also my cause. So when you put it together, it kind of goes like this. Hi, my name is Keoni, and I have a passion for photography, videography, clothing, and helping people, with the purpose to document and create, with an emphasis in visual arts. And the reason why I'm doing it, the cause I'm doing it for, is to help people find self-awareness, which is part of my passion, and to foster a community that supports creatives, entrepreneurs, and small business owners. And I believe that by doing that and helping people become more self-aware, and to help witness and preach my beliefs and the gospel, that I'll be able to help impact many people, and that's what it's about. I don't want to just learn these things to keep them for myself, but I want to learn these things so I can help other people's learn and grow and experience and know that they're not alone, and that other people have gone through these situations, or various situations, and some situations you may even gone through. And it's just something that I'm really passionate about. It's something that I love. It's something that I've been ever since I was a kid. Maybe not the photography, the videography, I've been doing it as a kid. Helping people, I've been doing it as a kid. I've been, loving people. I've been, I've even been preaching. I didn't even know I was preaching it, which is the crazy thing. I just know that after these questions, I was able to look in the mirror and just look at myself. I was able to break myself down and understand who I am and what I do. And and what's funny? It's who I was all along. I was just listening to too many people and not listening to myself. And that sucks. It hurts. I don't like being there. And I know a lot of you people are going through that as well. But just know you're not alone. Other people are going through it. I went through it. I still go through it. But you gotta know what's best for you. Not for your mom. Not for your dad. Shoot, if I was doing that, I would, be doing something like nursing, HVAC, some type of trade that I wouldn't enjoy. I would be in school for years for something I didn't even care about, I didn't love, and didn't have the drive to do. But I'm a little more self-aware than I was last year. And, I'm going after God's plan for me. So I feel like I'm doing alright. You know, these 4 questions, when you answer them, they're not going to be the same as mine. But hopefully it gets you somewhere that you weren't before. Hopefully it lets you grow. Hopefully it lets you understand who you are, what you're supposed to do. I just hope that these come from just this small video. And I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for supporting. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day.